Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you've been here before, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to Roberto's Journals. In today's video, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to be giving you a 3-year update, or throwback should I say, and giving you my current month's update. And can you guess what month it is? It is month 38. That is ridiculous. I remember starting making these videos and now we're in month 38 and a 3-year update. That's crazy. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be giving you guys an update with today. So my journey started way back in March in 2021, 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. And that's when I first had anything done to my teeth, and I actually had my 4 teeth extracted, my 4 premolars, 1 in each quadrant. Oh, sorry, I'm giving you a quick recap of what's happened over the past 3 years, just in case you're new to this channel. Hi. But yes, in March 2021, that's when my journey started, and I actually had to have 4 teeth removed in order to be able to have my braces put in. Once I had my teeth removed, I had to wait probably around 2 to 3 weeks for my mouth and for the extraction points to actually heal before I could get my braces put in, because my braces were going to actually force my teeth to go into those gaps. So they had to be fully healed first. So once I had my braces put in, I actually had my braces for 18 months. So a year and a half, I had my braces. And that's when I got told that I could actually move from braces to Invisalign if I wanted to. Initially, I was told that I had to have braces and Invisalign wasn't an option. Because of how self-conscious I was about getting anything done with my teeth, I actually wanted to get Invisalign. I didn't want to have braces because I was nervous and anxious about what I was going to look like with my braces in. So I actually opted for Invisalign first, and Chig, my initial orthodontist, actually said to me that it wouldn't be possible, purely because my teeth were so crowded. There are too many teeth in my mouth, and it was just so busy in my mouth with all the angulations, and the teeth were all pointing in all different directions, that actually braces was the best way to actually align my teeth. For those of you who actually haven't seen what my teeth look like originally, I'm going to insert a picture now so you can see. The difference already from then to now is just outstanding. It's actually ridiculous how much my teeth have changed since then. And I've come a long way in 3 years, and I'm so glad that I started this journey. But anyway, more about that later. So after 18 months of having my braces, I thought that I was going to have them for another 18 months, so 3 years total. But actually, Chig told me that my teeth were at a place where I can afford now to take the braces out and start Invisalign if I wanted to. I weighed out the pros and the cons about whether I should or shouldn't, and I actually have a video about it. When I was informed by Chig that this could be an option, I actually made a video thinking, okay, should I, shouldn't I? And eventually, of course, I did decide on getting Invisalign because I'm wearing them now. But during that time, I had the choice because my teeth were better placed than where they originally were, that I could finish my journey using Invisalign instead. 18 months later, well, actually technically 20 months later, because it's been 3 years and 2 months in reality. So this is where we are today. And I've still got another 20 weeks to go, or around 18 now actually, but still got around 20 weeks to go until I finish my journey to get towards the end of having braces and Invisalign. I still don't even know what's going to happen when I get to the end of my journey. I know that some of you have finished your Invisalign or braces journey, and let me know in the comments what actually happens at the end. But I believe you do get some kind of metal retainer on the inside of your teeth, I think. But other than that, I don't actually know what else that they would do. So if you know, let me know. I'll be interested to know, and also it'll be helpful for me because I know what to expect and what to ask Sarah when I get to that appointment, my last appointment before everything finishes. Like I said earlier, so much has changed in the 3 years, and I actually cannot, sorry, I keep on looking down because I'm walking down steps. So much has changed in 3 years, and I cannot wait till we do get to the end, because one of the videos I'm really excited to do is a full comparison from start to finish and what's actually happened throughout that time. I don't think I'll be able to do that all in one video. I might be able to do one big summary in that video, but I think I might need to split it into multiple to talk about different parts of the 3 years. So my smile, my teeth, the braces themselves, the Invisalign themselves, similar to how I've done my 18-month update with Invisalign during my break away from making these videos. So let's see. I look forward to actually making those, and I really hope that you guys are still going to be there along for the ride, so you can see the end of my journey, or you can join me on the end of my journey as well. Which brings me to saying to you guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing, especially if you want to see the rest of my journey, and you can join me for the rest of the ride until we are done. So before we get to month 38's update, there's one thing actually I do want to share with you, and I'm going to quickly put up that picture, my original picture of my teeth, or maybe a few pictures of my teeth from when I first, or before I started this journey. The advice that I want to say to you is, if you are currently at a stage where you are considering whether to have braces or Invisalign, you're umming and ahhing, you're indecisive, you don't know whether you should get them or not, I want to give you some advice, okay? I want you to stop what you're doing, and I want you to just take a second, look at me in the eye, and I'm going to say to you, you ready? Do it. I cannot stress enough that you really should. Oh, I'm so passionate about this, I can't even get my words out. I cannot stress enough to you how much I have benefited from starting my braces and Invisalign journey. My life has completely changed. And the reasons why my life has changed is I've become a much more confident person. Before my Invisalign and braces journey, I never used to smile in photos. Well, actually I did, but I'd always smile like this. I'd never show any teeth. Or if I am showing teeth, I'd be careful about the angle at which I am showing my teeth to make sure that they don't look as bad on the final pictures. Another thing that I would do is I would take multiple pictures of whatever picture it is that I'm trying to take, and then I would pick the best one where my teeth look the best. It was actually quite sad, like looking back at the photos that I had, it was actually quite sad that that's how I used to genuinely live my life, through photos. And now I'm a completely different person. I smile openly, I smile widely. Every single part of my teeth is showing. My mouth, my open mouth is showing more than it used to be. And I've become a more confident and less anxious person, or less self-conscious person as a result of it. It is totally worth it. And I highly recommend that if you are currently making a decision on whether to start, please go and start. Don't do what I did and waited for a long time before I made that, or before I took that leap of faith and decided to book that appointment. Use my experience by saying that I wish that I did it much more sooner than what I did. And if I had, then my journey would probably already be finished by now, and I'd already have my perfect set of teeth. I promise you that you will not regret it. Absolutely not regret it. And I think within your first week, maybe even 2 weeks, once you've gotten used to the initial shock of having something in your mouth, you'll be so thankful to yourself that you have made that decision to start your journey. I promise you won't regret it. I know some of you will feel how I felt when I was deciding to get mine done, and that was that you're scared and anxious about what you're going to look like. Are people going to make fun of you? People going to tease you? Are people going to look at you differently? You're going to be anxious about your appearance. Are you going to smile less, so you're not showing your teeth, whether it's Invisalign or braces? How are having either Invisalign or braces going to affect your daily life? There's so many factors to consider, but actually my best advice to you would be to actually experience them as you have them. So once you actually get your braces or your Invisalign, you're going to experience all of these things that I've been talking about, and many other people that have had braces and Invisalign that probably make videos similar to what I do will have had as well. But the only way you're going to experience them is if you actually go ahead and go and do them. Believe me, you won't regret it. It will be the best investment you've ever made for yourself, I promise. Okay, so that's enough of me endorsing you going out there to go and sort out your smiles if it's something that you've been considering. Let's start with my update of month 38. Now, as you already know, I did go for my refinement appointment not so long ago, and I'll talk you through now what's happened since then. I was given 20 Invisalign, 20 trays in my last set of Invisalign. So I'm on tray 19. Today I'm actually due to change to tray 18, as in like 18 to go. So since then, so since my refinement, I've actually had 1 full week of my first set of tray done, and I'm about to change my second set now as well. But before all of that happened, in order to start this new set of trays that I'm on now, Sarah had to reset my teeth in order for them to be compatible with the last set of trays that I've just been given. Now, what that means is I've effectively had to go through the entire procedure of getting the Invisalign put in for the very first time, which means that Sarah had to get rid of all of the attachments I had in my teeth. The attachments being one of these things here, which Invisalign, can you see these little attachments here? That's what the Invisalign hooks onto in order to move your teeth sideways, upwards, downwards, in order to move your teeth to where they need to be. Now, on my previous set of trays, the attachments were compatible with those sets. So for the new set, what Sarah actually had to do was completely remove all the attachments, smooth my teeth over, give them a good clean once again, and then insert the new attachments, the ones that I've got now, which are now able to be compatible with my last set of Invisaligns. If you want a full explanation and a detailed overview of what actually happens during these types of appointments, so whether it's the first time your Invisalign are being put in or whether it's a refinement, I'll link below the video that I made during my first ever set of Invisalign trays being put in. I went through it in a little bit of detail, and if you want to know, just go over and have a look at that video as well, okay? Now, one thing I will reiterate, whether it's your very first Invisalign appointment or whether you're having one of your refinements, is that they dry out the inside of your mouth so much that I really cannot recommend enough that you actually bring some lip balm with you and put loads of lip balm on your lips before your appointment. And they might even put one of those instruments in your mouth where they keep your mouth open, and your orthodontist is going to always be with their rubber gloves, of course, in and out of your mouth, trying to be able to put the attachments in, and doing all of the cleaning and the glue and the cement, all of it. And I'd highly recommend that you wear any kind of lip balm just to keep that lubrication on your lips. Otherwise, it will get very uncomfortable. So one thing that's changed since I've got my new set of Invisaligns is that now that my attachments are in different areas compared to where they've been the past 26 weeks, the way that I take my Invisaligns out and put them back in have completely changed. So for example, normally with my top Invisaligns, I would always use these two fingers and hook here to take them out, but now, even if I'm trying to take them out now, it's actually a little bit of a struggle. Instead, I have to go to the other side and I effectively peel them from the back. So I go right to the back and I take them from the back here and I peel them off like so, rather than just popping them off like I used to be able to do. Right, let me just quickly put these back in. Okay. Now, with the bottoms, it's the same. I used to be able to do it on this side, to be able to just pop them off. Whereas now I have to go to this canine here and push upwards, and now they come out. It's completely different to how I've been used to be able to take them out and put them back in from before, and I've had to adjust to be able to do it with the new attachments that I've got for this new set of Invisaligns. Another thing is with my elastics, that with this set of trays, I only need to wear my elastics in the evening, and it actually is a lot more challenging to be able to put them in at the hooks that I've got here and here. Now, I think that it's more challenging to put them in because I only wear them in the evening, so I'm not always having them, or the elastics are not always there to pull them and to make them a little bit looser, the hooks, and I think that's why they're a little bit more challenging to put in. But having said that, when I put my new sets of Invisalign in, after 3 or 4 days, they actually do become a lot easier to put in. But to begin with, it is a lot harder. But bear in mind, guys, though, I'm only 2 trays in, so I've still got another 18 to go. And there's going to be many more bumps along the road, many more challenges to come. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it might be smooth sailing from now on. Let's hope. But anyway, if you're going to be joining me on the rest of my journey till I get to the end of my Invisalign and braces journey, then I'll be here to share my experience with you. So there is your month 38 update, combined with my 3-year throwback of how it's been over the past 3 years, just over 3 years actually, and still probably another half year to go. But thank you for joining me for my journey so far. Some quick reminders: if you are considering getting braces or Invisalign, please do consider getting them. If you're making a decision as to whether to go and get them, I really do highly recommend it. It will be the best thing that you do. It'll be the best investment that you've made on yourself, and you will not regret it, I promise. Don't do what I did and wait for probably a year too long to make that decision. Just go and make that appointment, or if you have made that appointment, go to that appointment and start your journey, and keep me updated with how you get on. There is still so much more to come, so many more videos to share with you all. My next video is going to be the last part of my 18-month update, when I hadn't been able to provide you with updates, and that's to explain to you how I got on with the Invisalign over the first 18 months of wearing them. So if you haven't already, I know I've said this already in this video, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it does mean a lot to me. But if you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing and joining me along my journey. And even more importantly, I want to join your journeys as well. I know that some of you are already midway through or almost finished with your journeys, or haven't even started or just started, and I love interacting with every single one of you about how you're getting on with yours, and speaking with you in the comments as well. But if you have anything to add, please pop them below and I'll have a look at them. So another month done, month 38, my goodness. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. Remember to be kind, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.